Hi there. This is Dr. John Whitcomb on Boron, the curious cancer killer. Interesting idea here. First question might be, what is boron? It's a very light metal, and it's made in a curious way. That is spallation. And that's when a cosmic ray, which is a proton traveling at the speed of light, hits a nitrogen molecule high up in our atmosphere and disrupts the nucleus of the molecule. Now, our atmosphere protects us from all these cosmic rays. They'd be dangerous if they came down to planet Earth. But when you knock out a proton, you create boron. And boron isn't a gas, it's a metal. And it's very light metal, but it starts settling down to Earth. And it lands on green plants. So animals that eat green plants get boron. So herders and hunter-gatherers who eat animals that eat green plants get boron. We who live in societies where we feed our animals corn and beans don't get much boron. So we are pretty low on this stuff. And it's interesting because those folks who eat hunter-gatherers get 6 to 7 milligrams a day of boron and have 10% osteoarthritis. And those of us who eat 1 milligram like we do in America get 1 milligram and we have 70% arthritis. And there's quite a bit about boron if you Google and look up osteoarthritis and boron, but that's not today's issue. Today's issue is cancer, and it comes from the country of Turkey. Very interesting study. Turkey, by chance, has the most boron in the world. It has huge deposits of it, and there are parts of Turkey that have quite a bit of it in the water. And if you drink 8.4 milligrams a day, 472 women who were drinking 8.4 milligrams a day, versus 1.4 milligrams a day, parts of Turkey that had lower boron. We don't even have that much in America. 587 women in that group. Those are big groups. Turns out there were 15 cases of cervical cancer changes in the low boron group and zero, Z-E-R-O, none in the 8 milligrams a day of boron. Very interesting. That is statistically more P numbers than you can count. It's a huge number. Okay. Not a big study, but impressive statistical validity. How do we know that? Well, we know that boron interferes with papillomavirus. We really don't know the real methodology, why that's happening here. We don't have many studies in America, and boron is so cheap. I mean, you buy it as borax for your laundry. It's pretty inexpensive stuff. But I already take 3 milligrams a day because it lowers sex hormone binding globulin in men. Helps me raise my testosterone, and I take it for my osteoarthritis. And I don't have any lumpy fingers. I'd want you for that. But this might be something we all need to pay attention to. I'm really interested in this idea. Very simple nutrient that used to be in our food supply has disappeared because of our changes in the way we feed our animals. And don't get me wrong, I think every 11-year-old ought to be vaccinated against papillomavirus. That's a separate issue. But it may be a cancer fight is more than just cervical cancer. If it does one cancer, it may be doing others. This is Dr. John Whitcomb. Boron, curious cancer killer. Arthritis drug might be good for us. Pay attention.